Hi, I'm Nicholas Caldwell. I'm Professor of Information Systems Engineering at the University of Suffolk, one of the Associate Deans here, and in charge of all the computing and games degrees here. Many of our programs allow you to achieve industry certification, whether this be for Amazon Web Services or Juniper Networks. Other programs rely extensively on industry briefs and real-world problems. So we have companies, we have organisations that will bring in their real-world data. They do not know the answers, but they do have questions. And our students work hard and produce those answers to the benefit of themselves by gaining real-world experience and the benefit of the organisations who are working with us. If we were to look at specific programs, well, starting on our computer science side, we have our new computing degree. This is a flexible program that's designed for someone who does not quite know perhaps what they want to do in terms of a specialism in the industry, or for someone who wants a more flexible degree that allows them to pick and mix. We have a software engineering program, which is one of our curated specialist programs, which aims to give you all of the necessary expertise to become a software developer across the industry. We have a network engineering program that will take you into the depths of the routing protocols underpin the internet and would set you up very nicely for a job with BT, Sky, Vodafone or other major telecommunications companies. Perhaps you want to defend us against the scum of the internet, in which case our cybersecurity program is designed for you. Mixing a blend of generalist computing skills so that you don't have to be a cybersecurity guru, we will also teach you what needs to be known to defend software, networks, systems and humans from cyber attack, from the tactical to the full strategic. One of our newest programs is our Data Science and Artificial Intelligence degree. This will enable you to probe data in its absolute richness and complexity and derive new answers to questions that people have barely even thought of. Moving out of computer science, we also have two fantastic programs in games. We have a games design degree and a games programming degree. Major games companies such as Ubisoft and others regularly meet with the course team to ensure that all of our degrees in this space are fully current and at the bleeding edge of technology. In addition, our two games programs enable students on these programs to come together and work collaboratively on projects through their degrees, which mirrors what happens in the real industry. There are of course many reasons why you would want to do a computing degree. The hundreds of thousands of unfilled jobs in the industry, many of which have attractive salaries. It's easily the case that average salaries can range from £40,000 to £50,000, whether you're a web developer, a software engineer, a cybersecurity expert, or a data scientist. But perhaps the question you're asking is, why should I come to the University of Suffolk? You will not be faced with a class of 200 where you are just one among many. Instead, your modules will typically have class sizes of between 20 and 40 students, meaning that you can experience better and greater contact time with your lecturers who will have a greater understanding of you as a person and your particular journey through from joining us to graduation and your eventual career in the industry. We also boast extremely wonderful new facilities. One of the major investments that's happened very recently is our £9.6 million Digitech Centre at Adastral Park. This will provide a new hub for computing, centred within the Adastral Park ecosystem, which means that all of our students will have access to 150 high-tech innovation companies on their doorstep. The Digitech Centre has also brought us new specialist laboratories. We have a cyber range where students can practice attack and defence in complete safety, learning how hostile actors will target systems and figuring out how to defend them, potentially in real time. We have a digital forensics lab, which I've been told is already one of the best equipped in the country. We have taken delivery of 2 Dell AI compute servers. Each of these comes equipped with NVIDIA GPU cards, easily capable of 20 teraflops per second. In addition to the Digitech Centre facilities, we have a number of specialist IT suites, such as the one that I'm currently in, to give our students the best opportunities to create really great games. Our degrees are very practical. We intend that all our students be employable in the industry from day 0 after graduation. And to be honest, we have companies coming to our campus to talk to our first years, even in their first month of their degrees, in order to persuade them perhaps that there's a career with those companies, and even give them temporary work during their degrees. So with that view of practicality, our teaching sessions are not all lectures. We run nearly always lectures combined with practicals, so that our students can immediately put into practice what they're learning and do this against real problems as soon as possible. We don't believe in exams for exams' sake. So most of our modules will be assessed by coursework, because that's what you need to do in industry. When we do have exams, they are not strictly written exams. Again, that's not what you do in industry. Our exams have, yes, some written questions, but they're just as likely to ask you to write a program with access to a compiler and all the necessary IDEs and similar in a time-constrained fashion, just as you might have to do if you applied to a job in industry in order to get in the door. So our students are therefore being trained and educated to be employable from the very beginning. And indeed, a number of our degrees boost this further by having placement year options. But our timetabling is such that even for those degrees which do not offer a placement, or for those students where a placement might not be appropriate for their circumstances, we can usually ensure that all our students can have the opportunity to take part-time work in the industry when offered by employers. And we do have a steady stream of local employers interested in talking to our students and bringing them onto their teams. Perhaps after you finish your degree with us, you might be interested not in moving into employment straight away, but into postgraduate opportunities. There is nothing to stop any of our students from going from a degree with us to becoming a PhD student. I hope this has given you a lot of information about our degree programs and what we can offer you here. But if not, you will find more information on our facilities on our website.